you are roving, swept away and stolen. Let the skies fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. Let the skies fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. As night
So let's give a big energetic welcome to the man who makes fitness look fabulous, the one and only Milind Soman. It's my pleasure to introduce a woman of strength, resilience and authenticity, Ankita Kaur. Many know her as a marathon runner, a traveler and Milind Soman's wife. But let me tell you, if you read the book, you'll come to know that Ankita has faced her share of struggles from personal loss to overcoming trauma, but she never let those challenges define her. She didn't let the society's opinions hold her back. Ladies and gentlemen, Ankita Kaur reminds me, कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना.
We are able to really enjoy our lives, and I think that is what is at the core of fitness. To me, fitness is about your ability to really enjoy life physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Unfortunately, my mother couldn't be here. She's off bird watching. But it would have been nice to have her insights as well, but we will try to bring you as much as we can from the book.
Srimati Mukherjee on my left will be talking about 4 incredible women that broke a lot of social norms and boundaries during this period. And Devashish to my right will be sharing some very interesting stories about men, mainly all, I think, European and American, who found their way to this vibrant city and were involved in all sorts of areas that people wouldn't even imagine were happening at the time.
So there are 4 women that I talk about in my book. They are Kailash Vashini Devi, who wrote Hindu Mohila Ganer Hinavasta, which would translate into English as the degraded state of Hindu women. And she's the first published writer in Bengal, a woman writer in Bengali, and the date is 1862. Some put it down to 1863.
I'm not very educated. I'm a plain and simple graduate in commerce from Calcutta University, Kolkata University. Okay? Till my graduation, I didn't study. I was busy playing Padaka Dada, Masan, Rajniti, Amara Mari, Dekhe Nabo. But then what happens after my graduation, when I got into the real world, I got married very early. Now I had to feed, instead of me, I had to also feed a family. Baba bolle bhai, jao bujhe nao. So when I went into the situation of a bujhe nao, then I've understood koto dhane, koto chal. मैं इतना आप लोगों से कह दूं, although Ida ji has made enough sort of excuses and apologies about not being a good writer, but as a raconteur, as a narrator, she is fantastic, and which you'll discover if you start going through this, because she'll get you from the get-go, from page 1. यहाँ लिखा है, it's an autobiography as told to Anjula Bedi. तो ये क्या process था?
And Ganesha said, fine. And that's how he narrated whole Mahabharata. And Lord Ganesha wrote it. In my case, I am Vedavyas and Anjula Bedi is Lord Ganesha.
I was very lucky in that I managed to get into a very rich college at Cambridge that had on the board notices about all these different prize essay schemes you could do, and they made it very easy if you were hardworking to get access to college funds.
if you wrote essays or planned research trips, they would provide the cash.
And I remember seeing a notice that was specifically up
For medieval historians. And there was a travel grant for medieval historians. And I knew there were only about a handful of medieval historians in the college. That it really wouldn't be difficult to get a large check out to them. So I went to the college library and literally looked at the Times Atlas of History for whatever the longest possible medieval journey could be, so that I could apply for the largest possible grant. It was that mercenary, I'm ashamed to say.
We'll be announcing the 6 covers that have made it to the shortlist. I'd like to invite our chair of jury, Dr. Alka Pandey, to say a few words before we go ahead with the announcements. Thank you.
Good evening. Thank you, Neeta. Needless to say, I'm delighted to be here back in Kolkata, the city of my birth, which calls me year after year. I'm very happy to be also in the presence of my wonderful jury. Half of it is like family. We've been together for the last 10 years, Shobha and Kunal. It seems as if we are one family, and we've been growing with the book cover, Anya, and the most recent entrant, Samar Jodha. So I'm announcing the title called Conversations with Aurangzeb. Are you going to turn it around? Yeah. The designer is Devangana Dash. The author is Charu Nivedita. The publisher is Perennial, an imprint of HarperCollins.
My only observation to add to what Alka said is that, thank God, at least so far, the covers have been designed by extremely gifted, talented human beings.
The 5th title that is on the shortlist, which is for now, it is Night. Designer Amit Malhotra. Author Hari Krishna Kaul.
You know, one bit of mine, I come from space of visual communication, from photography and branding space. Book covers are definitely a branding exercise for a publisher as well as author, because what you see on the top is how you pick, as mentioned earlier by Alka. It was tough because we had so many covers to go through.